Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Kenneth Weal. I just wanted to take the time out of my day to tell everybody like what's been going on lately. It's been a lot. I know it's way different from the last time because I'm smiling again. Because Jesus is still with me. God is still with me. For the past 4 months, as y'all know, been the most difficult time of my life. But everything changed a couple of days ago. And I thank God for that. I thought I would actually share with y'all about the 4 months. It's something that I don't really want to talk about, but what I've been through, someone's probably going through it, and I can let them know that it's going to get better. So, as everybody knows, I lost my mom to COVID-19 in April. The crazy part about it, still not over it. Well, let me just talk about the 4 months. It was the worst time of my life. To be perfectly honest, it was the worst time of my life. And I thought that was it. I thought, like, the dream God put in my heart shattered into billions of pieces. I was never gonna get out of it. It just felt like I was in a real dark place, a very dark place, man. I mean, since I thought about suicide and stuff like that, and I thank God that I'm in my right frame of mind that I didn't go through with it. I thought about doing other things, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. And then, since I'm having lupus flares, I was like, oh, I got it. I just stopped taking my medication, and lupus would just destroy my body, and I'll decease. But as soon as I said I'll stop taking my medication, I heard the Lord tell me, who said you would die? You would just suffer. And I'm like, oh. And ever since then, I was like, I stopped thinking about suicide or whatever, because I've been suffering, and it's not a good thing. And for me to put myself through suffering, that's just stupid. You stupid for doing that. And I couldn't, and then I had to go, oh Lord, help me do this. And I'm like, then for me, it's like, why would the Lord help you for doing something stupid that you causing you? I mean, He would, but it's like you going through something that you didn't have to go through. It's your fault. So that snapped me out of that mode. And I didn't want to leave. I don't want to leave my little sister. So that makes me hold on even more. And then what I wanted to tell y'all is when you feel like there's no hope, right? You feel like things won't get better. That's just how things might seem. But I'm here to tell you that things will eventually get better. If you continue to keep trusting God. Because when I was going through that dark place, right, my mind wasn't here. My body was here, but my mind wasn't here. I was like, hey, how you doing? Whatever the case may be. But my mind wasn't here. I was gone for those 4 months. I'll be perfectly honest with y'all, I wasn't in my right frame of mind. And while I was going through that dark time, I kept hearing the Lord say, trust me. Trust me. It's not easy. It's not easy. But I was obedient. And I kept trusting. I mean, there's certain things now that I can't watch, like movies and stuff like that have to do with mother and son relationships or whatever the case may be, because I don't want to talk about one incident that happened and I lost it. I've never been that down in my life, and I never want to get back to that place ever again, so I'm not even going to talk about that because I don't want to bring that emotion back up. But anyway, just let y'all know that if you're going through something, it could be your finances, it could be health, it could be a relationship, whatever the case may be, keep going. Keep going. It might seem difficult, it might not seem like, oh, I'm going to get out of this. This is my life now. That's a lie. That lie is come from the pit of hell. that if you continue to keep trusting in God, you walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. If you follow that scripture, I'm telling you, things will eventually change. It changed for me. I thought I'd never be smiling again. Like, I really thought, like, I thought I would never say, like, if you look at my last video and stuff, you know, I never thought I would say I'm doing good, I'm doing great, I'm doing phenomenal. I never thought I'll say that again. But the Lord did something 4 months later, changed my life completely. Of course, I still miss my mom, no question. That's something that's never gonna be fixed. But the Lord is faithful. Everything will work together for the good of those that love the Lord according to His will and purpose. Romans 8:28. And the Lord proved that to me. Because while I was going through what I was going through, I told the Lord, I need you to prove that to me. Romans 8:28. I need you to prove that to me. And sure enough, He did. So, my thing, like I told you before, man, keep going. Keep going. I am proof that no matter what you're going through, when it comes to health, when it comes to finances, when it comes to whatever, just keep going forward, keep moving forward, continue to keep trusting God. Because with Him, all things are possible. Mark 10:27. I'm just much better than I was 4 months ago, and you know, I still have my ups and downs and stuff, but I'm grateful for the position that God has blessed me to be in, because things could be worse. So like I said before, man, just keep going, just keep moving forward, don't give up, because no sense of giving up, because where you give up is that, I mean, when you give up, that's it. You're stuck in that same position. You're not going anywhere. But if you continue to keep moving forward, it might not seem like things are changing, but that's when God is working behind the scenes, doing something that you can't see, and you just have to keep going. You have to keep pushing forward. It might seem like it's always easy. No, hell no. Trust me. 4 months ago was the worst time of my goddamn life. I mean, it was worse than me spending almost a month in the hospital, taking multiple medications, all that shit not working. I mean, every goddamn thing. Kidneys going crazy, lupus is going crazy, 75% chance of dying. All that stuff I've been through was nothing compared to what I went through 4 months ago. And I made it through by the grace of God. If it wasn't for Jesus, man, I wouldn't even be making this video right now. But I'm letting y'all know, man, just keep going. Whatever that you're going through, just keep pushing forward. And continue to keep giving God the praise, because eventually He will bring you out for His glory. And I'm just proof of that. And I hope that I'm continuing to inspire, encourage, and motivate people. And that's about it. I just wanted to share that real quick. Yeah, so that's about it. I'm not going to really fully get into in depth on the 4 months, because it's something that I don't want to go back to, because that's a place that it scares the shit out of me. Like, it really does. Like, if it wasn't for God, man, I would have been lost my mind. But the Lord kept me right. I kept trusting in Him, and I'm glad that I did, because He changed my life for the better, man. 4 months ago was the worst time, but 4 months later, it's amazing. My life is amazing now, man. And I thank God for that. But yeah, so like I said before, continue to keep trusting in God.